Greetings and Jesus Christ be praised forever. Today I want to share a thought with you about boredom. Now, when we think about boredom or being bored, we think of something that, we might have various responses to it, but when I think of it, I think of something that I want to actively avoid as much as I physically am capable of doing. And I would expect I'm not alone in that response. But anyways, I was recently in a situation where I was in a way compelled to listen to something that I considered to be very, very boring, and listening felt very tedious. But I heard a while ago a quote where someone said something like, boredom is just a lack of interest. And so I decided, hey, I'm going to try to be less bored and more interested in what this guy's trying to tell me. So I just thought, hey, regardless of how interesting this is, I'm going to try to find something interesting in it. And at the end of that time, I just discovered that it didn't really help. I didn't really find anything interesting in what he was saying. But yeah, so that kind of failed the test. But what I would actually say is being bored is not actually a bad thing. We shouldn't try to escape boredom. Sometimes it's actually, I think if a lot of people were more bored, they would think through things a lot more carefully, and they would think a lot more closely. But because we basically live our lives going from one distraction to the next distraction, and I think there's a time for getting things done and doing things that you're interested in doing, definitely. But I think it's also very important to live a balanced life where we actually say, for a time I'm just going to put away distractions and I'm just going to live. I'm just going to feel things and think about things. And it's thinking is not the end of the world, and contemplating things is not the end of the world. And I think if people would do that more, we'd actually have a less of a desire to be constantly distracted and stimulated. Because thinking is actually a very beautiful, fun thing to do. And yeah, I just encourage you if you're listening to this still, these 3 minutes into it, I just hope that whatever I'm sharing, you either could relate to or find interesting. Keep thinking, and God bless you.